ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, what is up? What is up? My name's Brooke and I post beauty and lifestyle related, oh my goodness. I post beauty and lifestyle related content weekly, so subscribe to my channel if you want to join this family we have built here on YouTube. And also feel free to click that notification button to get a notification every single time I upload. But for today's video, I wanted to do a bit of this vibe. I don't really know exactly what I'm calling this look. I just sat down to film and this is what I created for you guys. I know I wanted to do something sparkly and have a bit of a bold lip. Before we get into the video, click that thumbs up button if you liked today's video and don't forget to follow me on social media. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. I'm going to go in and conceal with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm going to use this as a primer on my lids. I said conceal, but I meant prime. This is just going to cancel out the darkness while also helping to hold the shadow on all day long. And then just because it's going to drive me crazy if I don't cover them up, I'm going to go in and conceal my dark circles with my Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics. I have mine in the shade Light Medium, and I'm just going to go in and tap that under my under eye with my ring finger and blend it out. Now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I'm so excited to be using this palette today. It is absolutely beautiful. Going in with the shade, I always want to say tempura because I think of like the sushi tempura, but I think it's tempura because it's spelled with an E. So I'm going to go in with the shade Tempura and set my lid just to make sure that any of the transition shades that I put down over top of it don't stick to the concealer and make it look all patchy and gross. So now I'm really quickly going to dip into my Modern Renaissance by Anastasia, and I'm going to be taking the shade Raw Sienna and I'm going to be putting that in my crease as my transition shade. This is just going to help to have all of the shadows blend together. This will be the only transition shade I'm using today, and I'm just going to pop this in my crease and blend it upwards. Then I'm dipping back into my Soft Glam palette and I'm going to be taking the shade Rustic. I'm going to be putting that shade deeper into my crease, focusing on starting to build that cut crease and more definition out in that crease area, blending it all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. Then I'm going to be taking the shade Cypress Umber and I'm going to go in and use this as the darkest shade in my crease area. I'm going to put this even tighter than the last shade and I'm just going to go in and slightly blend it out. I'm just going back in with my Morphe M433 brush and running this through those shades, just lightly blending them out, not going around and moving them around too much, just going in to diffuse those lines a little bit. I'm going to go in with my Stila liquid eyeshadow in the shade Smoldering Satin. I'm just going to go directly in and apply this onto the lid. So now what I'm going to do is go in and take that Cypress Umber shade and pack it onto the outer V of my eye. I'm not going to bring it too much onto the lid. I want to focus on keeping it in that outer corner to really build the definition out there as well, sort of like a half cut crease. So I'm going to step away from the eyes for a minute and go onto the skin. So what I'm going to do is go in and prime with my Becca First Light Priming Filter. I'm going to go in and put a bit of my ABH Liquid Glow on the high points of my face. So now what I'm going to do is, before I go in with any kind of powder, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow once more and just put that once again on the perimeters of my face and then go in and blend that out just for a bit of an extra glow. So now I'm going to go in with my RCMA No Color Powder and I'm going to use my Morphe Beauty Sponge to set my under eye with this, as well as the center of my face. Wherever I put the concealer is where I'm going to put this powder, so I'm going to be applying this with my damp beauty sponge because this really allows me to push the product into the skin and to make sure that I can get all the creases out and that it stays all day long. And then around the rest of my face, I'm going to be going in with my BareMinerals BarePro powder, and I'm going to be applying that with my big Morphe E1 powder brush. Now I'm going to be going in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm going to go, that scared me. I'm going to go in and bronze the perimeters of my face with that using my Morphe E41 brush. Just going in where I put that Pro Concealer by LA Girl, which you didn't see because my camera wasn't recording. I'm just going to go in and put this and bronze my face. Alright, so now that I'm feeling less pale, I'm going to go in, and I'm doing my makeup in a really weird order today. I'm like jumping all over the place, but I'm going to go in and fill in my brows with my Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. Now I'm just going to go in and set my brows with my 24-Hour Brow Setter by Benefit. Just going in and doing a quick coat of this so they just stay in place all day. I don't know what that sound just was. I like made my brows a bit bigger than I intended to. Am I the only person? Like, I can get carried away with my brows like so easy. I can literally be like, I'm gonna do a natural brow today, and then I end up with this on my face. I'm not mad about it, it just can be kind of annoying sometimes. Alright, I digress. So now I'm going to go in and put on some blush today. What do I want to use? I'm going to be using the Rosé Spritz by Becca and Jaclyn Hill. It is this blush right here. As you can see, it is just a very nice luminous blush. I'm going to go in and put that right above where I put my bronzer in that angled shape, just so that it kind of adds to that, like, you know. Today I'm going to be going in with Mary Lou by The Balm. I'm going to spray my face with my charged water and then apply this. It's going to help the highlight to look a lot more pigmented and foiled just because it has something to stick to. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go in with my Morphe black eyeliner in the shade Dark Room. And I'm going to go in and apply that to my upper lash line and blend it out slightly just to help conceal the lash band and add a bit more definition. I'm just going to go in and coat my lashes with my Bad Gal Bang by Benefit, and then I'm going to be putting these lashes on. I'm going to do this off camera and then I will be right back. Now that I have the lashes on, I'm going to go in and finish off the eyes. So I'm going to go in with my Soft Glam palette once again, and I'm going to be taking that shade Rustic and blending it out onto my lower lash line. Alright, so now to finish off the eyes, I'm dipping into my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, taking this very first shade right here, and I'm going to be putting that in my inner corner in my brow bone as my highlight shade. The reason why I'm using this shade is because it is super, super bright, but it also has a bit of a pink undertone to it. This eyeshadow will help to bring out the pink in that Stila liquid eyeshadow that we put down, which is why I'm using this shade today. I'm going to be going in with my Jeffree Star liquid lip in the shade I'm Shook. This is just a beautiful pink shade. I'm going to go in and apply that straight with the applicator. Alright, so this completes today's makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked today's look. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, click that subscribe and the notification button down below, and drop a comment in the comment section letting me know what kind of video you guys want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!